Nick, I understand there's some big news at Tamarack. If you will, first, tell me what's new.
Well, we just signed an exclusive agreement with Cessna for them to market and install our active winglets on the CJ line, the 525, 525A, and 525B aircraft. We're very excited about this news as it came just less than a week ago.
Tell our audience a little bit more of what you've developed, because this truly is rocket science.
The development stems from the fact that winglets are great aerodynamically, but not so good structurally. When a winglet is put on an aircraft that didn't have winglets to start with, you increase the bending moment along the wing, and that wing was not designed for that. So there has to be reinforcements made, and then your fatigue life dramatically often suffers from this additional loading distribution. So what we invented was that in certain flight conditions, we unload the winglet so that the wing goes back to the original OEM design loading. Therefore, the time to certification and the additional weight and cost by putting on traditional winglets goes away with our active winglet, and our fatigue life does not suffer. So at the end of the day, you end up with a much more efficient winglet that doesn't have the downside, the structural downside and weight penalties that typical winglets do.
What's been your experience so far in realizing you're still very much in the research and development process with the economies of scale that are being provided by your product?
It depends on how you fly your airplane. Our airplane sees a tremendous range benefit and reduced fuel flows. I mean, that's kind of one and the same. But right now, we can get to 41,000 feet and less than 600 pounds of fuel, and then we fly along at less than 600 pounds per hour. And that's just unheard of in the small business jet world. So the economies of scale, tremendous savings for the people that fly their airplanes day in and day out.
What's this process going to be like from here on out in regards to your operations with Cessna? I imagine you've got some work to do.
We're going to focus on our certification. We're a year out from certification. We're almost all the way done with our design. Now it's going to be more or less flight testing.
Well, Nick, we wish you the best of luck, and more important, we're looking forward to following up, seeing what's happening, and boy, I got to fly this thing.
Thank you very much. Thanks for having me.
Aero-TV is brought to you by
the True Blue Power TS835 series emergency power supply features lithium iron phosphate technology, resulting in an EPS that is 63% lighter than lead-acid designs with a 10-year life expectancy. Available from your local avionics dealer.